Hey, you guys. Hey, Santa Barbara. I love me a wine crowd. Are you guys having fun? You know why I love a wine crowd? Because you guys are sophisticated, you're mature, you're drunk. Oh, no, nobody's drunk yet? Well, there's still time. Because you know, the more you drink, the funnier we'll be. Really? No takers on that. Okay, you're too sophisticated for me. A little about me. I'm a single mom. Oh boy, I knew you guys looked too happy to have kids. But you know what, you guys? I do surprisingly well on dating apps. And I think it's because my profile says that I don't want kids. Then they find out it's because I have 4. Yes, 4. I know it sounds like a lot. I think I heard a lady gasp. And you know what, it is. But you know what, I love being a mom. And you know what they say about having kids? It's a lot like making pancakes. First one's kind of fucked up. Probably should have thrown it away. A lot of first pancakes out there. I see you guys. But I think having kids is a lot more like eating pancakes. You always regret having your 4th one. In case you guys were wondering, my pancakes do not like that joke. Especially my first pancake. Guys, she was so mad about that joke, she disinvited me from her wedding. And I was so sad. I was like, honey, you don't understand. You don't get redos of special days in life like weddings, unless you're me. That's right, you guys. I've been married twice. It turns out you can actually get worse at something. Yes, but you know what? I mean, we learn so much from our failures in life, right? Don't we learn from our failures? And there are all these awards for success, like there were just the Grammys and Academy Awards are coming up. But where are the awards for failure, right? That is a word I would know how to accept, right? I'd be like, I'd like to thank my parents for all of their emotional neglect. And I'd like to thank my children for never failing to be harder on me than they are on their father. But most of all, I am so proud of myself for always finding a way to be a victim. You know what though? Divorce is not all bad. My girlfriends, anybody divorced? Anybody even married? You guys are young. Some divorced people? Yeah. Okay, divorce is not all bad. My girlfriends and I talk about something we call the divorce diet. When one of us gets divorced, we lose 10 pounds, we look and feel so much better. But I don't think the same is true for guys, you know? They always look so sad. Yeah, and I think it's because they don't have the same emotional support from their guy friends. I can't see guys sitting around being like, bro, she was totally dimming your light. Let's go on a cleanse and take a pole dancing class. Dude, it is so empowering. Yeah, guys, I don't think do that. So does anybody still have a New Year's resolution? It's the middle of February. Does anybody? You? Nobody. Did anybody even make one? Yeah? Okay, do you still have it, sir? Yeah? No? I don't know. I just, I don't. I feel like New Year's resolutions are kind of like marriage vows. We all mean them when we say them, but nobody can keep them. He's like, oh shit, yeah, oh shit. But did you know, you guys, that Chinese New Year's was recently, and last year was Year of the Tiger. And this year, can you believe this, you guys, is Year of the Water Rabbit. I'm not fucking kidding you, lady. I'm not kidding you. I was like, oh my God, I thought that was what I had on my bedside table. I ran home to my nightstand and I was like, babe, it's your year. If you don't know what a water rabbit is, ask any woman who looks content in the room. She'll tell you. So I've lived in LA a long time, and I feel like maybe I've gotten a little bit too new agey, but you guys, I'm also practical. So I have crystals for my anxiety, and I take Xanax. Get my house feng shui just in case it works, and I take Xanax. And I have a ton of Buddhas in my house. And did I mention I snort Xanax? But you know what? I fear maybe it's gone too far. Because the other day I walked into my 12-year-old daughter's room as she was leading her American Girl dolls in a pretend ayahuasca ceremony. Wow, okay, but you know what, 12 is like in LA is like 30 anywhere else. Yeah, but it's been hard parenting since the pandemic and everything. I mean, we used to sit down to the table and say grace, you guys. Now we just say fuck it. It's even hard with my older kids, like my 19-year-old son. I used to be like, when are you gonna stop smoking weed? Now I'm like, when are you gonna come home with weed? This kid is so sweet. I mean, he goes to UCSC. He does look like he fell off a 1968 Grateful Dead bus. Gotta love Santa Cruz. But he came home last Mother's Day and was so proud. He presented me with a joint, and he said, "It is my dream to get high with you." I was like, "Oh, that is so sweet, honey. It's my dream to have abs." Some dreams are just dreams, baby. Now go to your room so I can spark that thing. Yeah, what they don't know won't hurt them, right? Do you get a lot of packages? I meant dick pics. No? Yeah, no. They don't turn me on, but they do cheer me up. Yeah. And I've seen some really creative ones. I've seen dicks photographed next to wine bottles and salad tongs. But by far my favorite was a dick photographed next to a bottle of Lysol. I was like, ooh, big and clean. But I actually don't feel like I've been getting enough dick pics lately. So you know what, I've been giving out my number at my shows. Do you think you guys can help me? I'm gonna write this down. Guys, take out your phone. It's 8675309. You guys know this number? 8675309. 8675309. I'll scroll through your dick pics while I drink my wine. 8675309. I don't really think your girlfriend will mind. 8675309. I just absolutely love doing that song at shows because I know if a guy thinks that's my real number, he is definitely young enough for me. But yeah, I do love dating younger guys. I have to admit it. And not just because they can fix my iPhone. But there's always, it's kind of sad, there's always an expiration date, right? Yeah, because they're bound to say something stupid, do something insensitive, get grounded. Yeah, and sometimes, there's like a double standard, and people will say to me, but what's in it for the guy? Like, why would he go out with you? And I'm like, are you kidding me? Like, I'm sophisticated, I'm mature, I have the ability to buy him an Xbox. Yeah, it's fun. Oh boy, you guys. What I was about to say just went into a black hole. I know it was great. It's kind of like my 20s, but it's just gone. But bear with me. You know what? Doing stand-up is like emotional skydiving. It's the only thing you do that when you tell your friends, they're like, oh my God, you're so brave. When what they really mean is you're so crazy. Oh boy. What should I leave you guys with? You guys are such a fun audience. You know what? There was one silver lining to the pandemic for me. I didn't have to lie to my youngest about why I didn't want to take her to Disneyland. Because if you're a parent in Southern California and you don't want to go, you're like the Grinch or something. Disney is like a spiritual journey for kids. That's why I used to tell her that the park was in Massachusetts. That was great till she flunked geography. But I think the real reason that I hate Disneyland is the rides remind me of a map of all my failed relationships. Like, take the Splash Mountain ride. It reminds me of all my hookups. Never as wet as I thought I would be. And God, I wish there weren't any pictures. And the Small World ride, it reminds me of divorce. At the end of the day, it takes forever, you're in the dark, and I'm just stuck with a bunch of singing children. I can still hear them, you guys. I can still hear them. It's a world of lawyers, a world of tears. It's a world of secrets and wasted years. There's so much that we share that it's time to beware. Why did I ask for full custody? Oh boy, yeah. Did you know they don't serve alcohol at Disneyland? Oh, you would if you were a parent. These guys know. Yeah, that's why they try to sell California Adventure as a separate park. But it's not. It's just a bar for grown-ups. We would go there if there was just a tire swing and a keg. Thank you, guys. That part of my set was brought to you by Knott's Berry Farm. They have booze because they only have Snoopy. You gotta work with what you got. I'm Maggie Hyde. Thank you guys so much.